Right, Mark, your thoughts on that?
Won 2-0, played really well, played 4-4-2, looked a threat all game, looked fresh, looked lively, looked strong, looked committed, looked organised, scored 2, could have had 10.
Yeah. You've been waiting.
Is that me done?
Good summary, but
yeah.
Been waiting to unleash Jermaine McGlashan for a start here and show what he could do today.
Yeah, he's. Whenever I've got a squad and I'm going to play the squad. I know the fans have won today and they've got their wishes and he's played well and scored. But Josh was outstanding at Dagenham last Saturday and I'll pick what I think's the right team all the time. Tonight I thought it was perfect for Jermaine to go on and he was a nuisance from the start. He could have had 5 goals himself. He got a penalty for us. He put a couple of great balls in the box. We talked about Tuesday night finding ways of breaking teams down, and when they come and play 4-5-1 here, and making sure we did. We played on the front foot today from the start, and there was only one winner.
Yeah, and they probably were expecting 4-5-1, wouldn't they? So
yeah, perhaps, and we've got to get that balance right. It's a system that has worked brilliantly for us. But just occasionally we've got to change it. Like I said, it might be something we have to think about at home more. It was something we worked on in training yesterday, and the boys could see it. We gave them a couple of days off after Tuesday to refresh their energy levels. I think we got the benefit of that today. I thought they were outstanding. I thought 1-11 and the subs dominated from start to finish. We played on the front foot and we looked a really strong side.
Yeah, one of their players got hauled off for McGlashan sort of walking past him, and then sent off.
That's what we signed him for. That's what we signed him to be a nuisance. We know, the problems he caused us when we've played him twice this season, and he's done well. But I've got quality, I've managed to leave out Luke Summerfield, Kai Mohammed. They weren't dropped. They were given a breather, and it just shows the quality that we've got in the squad. Jeff's carried on up front today with Jimmy, and they looked a real threat. I think Jeff had 7 shots in the first half. Jimmy had 4. Countless opportunities because we adapted our game, and that's going to be a big thing between now and the end of the season. We can't just, it's something that we're getting a bit more respect, a bit more recognition of other opposition managers, and they're setting themselves up hard to beat against us. And sometimes we have to change it, and we've done that and done it well today.
Yeah, it was that sign of a good goalkeeper, Jack Butland, today. Didn't have much to do, but 2
massive saves. One massive save for us in the second half. I thought the first one, I thought he should have caught it and even kept it up, but the second one was outstanding. Breakaway, the only time they really got into our box. Great shot and a great save, and that's what he's here for.
Yep, and 7 points from 9 now. I mean, there was a bit of disappointment around on Tuesday, but you said that would be a good point.
There was a bit of disappointment around with you lot. Yeah, not me. I was happy with a point. I always want 3, don't get me wrong. I'm not being facetious or anything like that, but it was a point gained. There's going to be lots of ups and downs between now and the end of the season for a whole host of clubs. From what I can gather today, results have gone our way from what someone's just I overheard. We've got 3 points nearer to where we want to. 7 points out of a tough week, and we now move on to a really tough game against Northampton next Saturday.
Yeah, and every time you win, the pressure is on the clubs who've got the games in hand, all the clubs that are dropping points, and Swindon to keep winning, but the clubs below you, there's a bit of a gap.
All we can worry about is ourselves. If we do our business, I think where we are right now, I think if we do the business that we needed to do, even before the game today, we're in control of our own destiny. And don't get me wrong, we're not going to win 13 games, although that will be the aim. But many teams will lose points. Other teams will come with runs, and it's just about staying in there. It's about making sure that we're solid, making sure that we're organised like we have been all season, making sure players are fresh. They're not going to lose or gain fitness now. It's about just keeping the momentum going, keeping energy levels as high as they can for when it matters.
Yeah, just on the second goal, a bit of confusion about who touched it in, but it was Sido got the final touch, didn't he? Yeah.
Well, Jermaine had too many opportunities. I think Sido just thought he'd smash it in. Yeah. Jermaine was outstanding, and he's also another header in the box by the looks of him on today's show. He had 2 or 3 cleared off the line, and I think if the penalty goes in, I think we do run away with it then. But good save from the keeper apparently. But we show what we're about and carried it on.
Yeah. Do you not watch the penalties?
I went to the loo. I was dying for the loo. So
that's happened before, isn't it? Is that not? Is that a
I don't
superstitious
like
thing?
watching
Or
penalties sometimes. My main penalty take, I suppose, if you like, was on the bench. So, not that I didn't fancy it. I thought no problem. I didn't know who'd take it, to be honest. Just went in. I was hoping to hear a roar from the crowd, and next thing I knew, we got a corner.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers, Mark.